Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We've got a quick post for the next episode. I have some extra time, so I'm going to be recording a bit more. Hopefully get some videos out to you guys quicker than usual. I'm ready with my 7-Eleven coffee today. It's a nice, beautiful, well, I say beautiful, it's hot. It's a hot Kyoto morning here, which makes me wonder why I chose to get hot coffee, but sometimes just a hot cup of brew is all you need. Alright, enough of me yapping. Let's take a look at what we did. We've set up our second district here last time at the south point of the map, near kind of the exit over here. We set up some defenses, only to find out that we can get invaded from basically right here, so I'm going to be setting up a second set of walls up here soon. We had a major plebs shortage, which should be getting sorted out now. And now that we have a vegetable source here, what we're going to be doing is bringing vegetables down here to feed this group of plebs. And that should really help us out. Now, there is going to be a bit of an issue here. I'm probably going to be moving a lot of this infrastructure because it's going to be, well, it's ugly. What can I say? So, once we take care of that, we should be good to go. Now, I've decided I'm going to be moving this market here. I don't know why I did this yesterday, but I'm going to switch that up right now. And it's going to cause a little bit of trouble because they were getting some food from here, but I'll deal with that later. Other than that, though, this block, I don't want to level it up too fast, so I'm not going to be adding too much to it. Let's unpause, and let's continue where we were. We got our dock going, by the way, and we've got new trade routes so we can sell more things. Among those things is going to be bricks, so we have to do Mesen and Rome. Those are our next two, and Mesen gives us an absolute ton of timber, and it lets us sell more bricks, which is nice. So, I'm going to be doing that, and I think what I'm going to do is, even though we set this up here because we were feeding it into this, we should probably just take this down now, because there's no point in just shipping things over all the way over here, I think. Oh, that was a huge price rise. Did you guys see that? There was a price rise for fish of 13 denarii. Fish is now worth 59 denarii a pop. That's pretty insane. Okay, I got distracted there. So, I have a couple choices. I could just start shipping what we have over here down here. I mean, that's fine. We're not selling so much every year that we need to go crazy. Or I could rebuild it. I think for now, I'm just going to start shipping things over. Mostly because we already have this set up, and it's okay to be a bit lazy when your economy is mostly, I'll say mostly stable. We're still a little bit funky, but it's not too bad. So I'm going to bring this down to 8 bricks, and we're going to start shipping bricks to warehouse 9 from warehouse, what was this, warehouse 6 to 9, okay. Easy to remember. So we'll go bricks, we can do always, that's fine, 6 to 9, and they'll start getting over here. And we can, I think we have them on sale already, yeah we do, perfect. And we're also going to be selling timber here, a lot of timber. Now for timber, because we're selling so much of it via land, I actually don't want to take it from here. I'm going to set up a new timber area right here. I think that's fine. So, let's do that. And I can start by kind of making a little bit of a road here. We're going to grab timber. Where are you, timber? Here you are. Bring it down to 8. And we'll go for some timber yards here. Oh, it's a little bit too far. So we're going to move this 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Timber. And might as well get another one here. And then we'll just switch this road up so it's like this instead. Looting in the city. Get out of here, looters. Get. Okay. And because I connected this, I'll probably, I don't know, I'll roadblock down here so the engineer doesn't start going over the bridge and then going back and forth and doing weird things. Okay. We'll keep it at 4 for now. 4 timber, Timber yards is going to be fine, I think, for the time being. And then what we'll also do here is we'll add a second set of defenses. So, that's going to mean I'm going to put a gatehouse here. Let's go right there. And we'll get a set of walls like this. There we go. And we'll get a... it's going to be a little bit weird, but we'll get a road like that. Put a road there. And this is just so we get roads touching everything we need to touch here. Put roads there. And then I'll get a... just get a couple towers for now. That's fine. And just so everything gets either... they're either going to spawn in here and start getting shot, or they're going to spawn in here, and then we have the these guys to meet them, and we can bring in the javelins to help sort them out while the ballistas are raining death on them. You love to see it. We could also put something up here, maybe, on this outer circle. We could put ballistas up here. That's a big possibility, because I don't think we're going to be using this outer ring here for anything. It's just going to be this area for most likely patricians, so we'll keep an eye on that. I think that's a good plan for now for the city's defenses. That is a hot coffee. Alright. Let's carry on. We're in 14 BC. We are well into the reign of Augustus. The borders are getting settled. The last pockets of Spanish resistance have fallen, I think, by now. And the empire is strong and healthy. Okay. What do we have here? We have vegetables now. Perfect. You can see these guys are eating good. Don't have entertainment yet, but that's fine. But let's look at our housing. We have available capacity of 365 more, so that's plenty for now. We don't have to go too crazy for upgrading these plebs just yet. So that's fine by me. Now, I am going to have to think of what I want to do next here in terms of our economy, right? So what we saw in a second ago is that fish just took a huge price increase. And it's worth a lot more money. But who can we sell fish to? That's the question, isn't it? I don't see anyone here. Is it just Rome? So Rome is really the only major fish importer. So we could open up Rome, and then in addition to the bricks, we could start selling fish to them. And the way I can do this is I can put a couple of granary... well, I can put a granary here, and I can fit a couple of wharfs on this little island, actually. And that might just be enough to where they're getting... in addition to the bricks they're buying, they're getting pretty much all that they need. Which is great. We have this setup with the warehouse dock. This is the ideal setup, right? Map makers, like modern maps you see from more of the challenging map makers, you'll have a dock space, but the warehouse, the nearest warehouse you can get is actually quite far, and they make it purposefully inefficient, which is frustrating because, you know, shipping is already kind of a hit or miss situation depending on the map, depending on like the river or the sea routes where they're spawning in, so it can be frustrating. But this is great. I mean, look how fast they're coming in and out here. They just go one hex over, one hex back, and it's beautiful, it's glorious. We're making Rome great again. Alright. Wharf time. Let's see. I can get one here for sure. Can't get any over here. I can get one here. And is that it? Is it just two on this island? I can get one here. Okay, so there's three. That's an ugly three, though. That they're very far apart. I could get some over here, but I would need to unlock the mission posts, which I haven't done yet. I don't know if it told me in the description. It might have. Reach prosperity of 50 to unlock the local stone quarries, build series Grand Temple to unlock theaters and amphitheaters. I get 3,000 denarii. Have 4 grand villas to unlock forums. Oh, wait, 64 soldiers, 4 forts to unlock mission posts. Oh, okay, that's what it was, the fourth one. Okay, so forts and then a Grand Temple of Ceres actually is on the to-do list then, isn't it? So let's do those things. I think I might just put the Grand Temple of Ceres up here. It's nice and out of the way. And we'll do... I don't know. We'll do the 4th fort maybe down here. Let's look at our native risk here. Okay, yeah, we got plenty of space. Alright, let's clear out some more land. Hopefully the natives don't get too mad. Now, this is a bit awkward. We don't have a good space here, but we'll see. Let's go fort. What do we want here? We can always get more javelins. Ooh, that actually fits nice and snug, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and do it. We'll get another javelin group. Javelins are very strong. So it never hurts to get more. Alright. However, speaking of you guys, I think we should be in a good spot here for the defense. Okay, that's going to be our forts settled. And now, let's also get the Grand Temple of Mercury started. Why not? Or not Mercury, excuse me, Ceres, right? I should double check this. Sometimes I don't read as closely as I should. Build a Ceres Grand Temple to unlock theaters and amphitheaters. Okay, Ceres Grand Temple. Alright, so let's go to Grand Temple, Ceres. Now, Ceres is an interesting one, isn't it? I don't usually get a Ceres Grand Temple. It's good for food. But usually there's other Grand Temples you want, especially Venus. Venus is like the highest tier Grand Temple for sure. Ooh, a local uprising. A lower price for pottery. That's not good. Okay, let me stop fidgeting around with this. Was there anything I can get here? I can get a wharf over there. Okay, let's go. Let's put it here. And we'll get a road like that. And I'm going to roadblock this guy so no one comes over. And we can get a, I don't know, we can get a work camp and a architect. Let's get the work camp first. It's a big boy here, this work camp. I can get him over here. That might be the spot. Let's do that. The music is very intense right now. Let's get a work camp here, Architects Guild right here, and I'll get an engineer right here, so we're... Was that in the right spot? Did I throw that off? Where did I even put that thing? Did I not put it somewhere? It vanished into thin air. Alright, never mind. Okay. Oh no! Oh wow, so they can actually come in from this part too. Now that's frustrating, isn't it? So let's get you guys in here. We're gonna have to redo some of this defense. Because they're going in hard, aren't they? Which is unfortunate because I put this guy here. Where are you guys going? Alright. Okay, so, once again, we're gonna have to rethink our plan here, aren't we? What should we do? How should we take care of this? Let's get rid of this stuff. Get rid of that. And let's rebuild Neptune, or else he's going to be very angry with me, which is not what we want. Sorry, Neptune. Okay, I'm just going to stick you up here for now, because I just don't have a good place to put you. Okay, so this is a pickle, isn't it? This is indeed a pickle. I don't want to move the barracks over. But maybe if we don't have to, I wouldn't want to. 1, 2... Oh, no. Go like this. Put you there. We can road out like this. We can get a roadblock here. And there, why not? And then we can wall out like this, maybe? So people can still get through here. And then we'll do towers here instead. It's still really close to the entrance, but at least it's kind of oriented a little bit better. Is this still able to get out here? How's that gonna work? Somehow this still works, alright. I'm just gonna put another engineer here. I don't know why, I just don't trust it. We'll just do that. Okay. Now, during that debacle, we got asked for weapons. And weapons are the only thing we're not producing right now. Well, not the only thing, but kind of the only thing. Which means we're going to have to import iron. That's option 1. Or we import the weapons directly and then just take them to the Emperor. I don't like it when map makers do this. I hate when they make you import something from another city just so you can export it to Caesar, when Caesar could just ask the city that has it naturally. You know what I mean? It's one of those things that doesn't make sense, and it's meant to just, like, create a system where you have to adjust things just to get an item and then cancel everything you did so you're not getting it anymore. I think it's not great, but everyone does this, and I don't know why. So, we gotta find either some iron or some weapons here. Milan will sell us 8 weapons and 20 iron, so we could do iron from there. Salona sells us some iron. Alright, so it looks like iron is going to be the import of choice. And where am I going to stick it? Where am I going to drop this stupid stuff? We're going to need stone too, by the way. Okay, let's get... Stone is already accepted here. Timber is also accepted here for reasons. Bricks... Let's move bricks down to 8. And we have some starvation here too. Wait, desirability. Really? Let's see if that's enough. There we go. Okay. So, let's think. I could put I don't know, I could put something like around here-ish for the weapons so they drop off the iron here and then we just produce it. That's fine. Let's see. Who are we selling the weapons to? We could sell some weapons, 12 a year to Mesen. None here. 8 weapons to Arminium. So it's not even that much of a big seller either. I mean, it sells for a nice price, but... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make a weapons area here, I guess. So we're gonna go... How is this gonna work with highways? I'm not sure. Let's try it. Actually, no. I think because we're going to have to get a cart pusher coming out of it, right? So it's going to go here. Sorry, I'm mumbling to myself because I'm not sure. Let's just do this for now. Okay, so we're going to do weapons. Bring that down to like 16. And then iron. Bring that down to 8. And we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 weapons shops. That's fine. Grab this here. And then let's turn on iron imports. There it is. And we can also get some stone. Because we're building the Grand Temple to Ceres. Let's do that. Hopefully that doesn't tank our economy, but we'll see. We shall see. Okay. So that's gonna take care of the weapons ask, hopefully soon enough. And we haven't opened up Rome yet, but I don't have the money to. I think Rome was 6,500 or something like that. Or 7K, yeah. Rome was expensive. So we're not going to touch Rome for a little bit. Which means we're not going to worry about setting up fish here for a little bit. That being said, we should be in an unlocking mission post soon, which is nice, because that's going to open up this coast. We can get a lot of fish here, and we can sell that to Rome. Which is going to be... It's going to be good. Fish is a good product to sell right now. I think everything here is pretty okay. It says we still have an angry god, but I think that might just be Neptune because we nicked that one temple. Oh, Rome pays 41. Lack of housing prevents immigration. Assets are falling. Everyone is displeased except for Ceres. Yep. Let's build another set of small temples here. Except for Ceres, we'll keep Ceres out of it, because she's going to have her own grand temple here, so we'll go Neptune, Mercury, Mars, Venus, right there. And that should keep everyone at least on our side, hopefully. We have 117 unemployed plebs.
If it was up to me, I wouldn't sail this way. This city never buys anything or sells anything.
I wonder what number... Okay, we're in November. Let's check this. 16 of 16 bricks, 30 of 160 on wood. And what was the other one here? Arminium, 15 of 15, 16 of 16, 0 of 8. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Arminium is going to be selling out pretty fast. Or rather, we're going to be selling the max amount to them pretty quickly. So if it gets to this point in the year, it's going to be pretty bad. Okay, we're in December. Let's let these guys pass through really quick. Sell what we can to them. And then before it goes to the next month, there we go. Let's take a look again. Okay, so this year, it's December, it's the end of the year, we're not going to be selling much more. Let's start with the people nearest us, right? So Aquileia, we've maxed out on clay, which is great. We've maxed out on bricks. That's all we've really been trying to sell to them. We haven't even started doing veggies, but we could now. We could definitely incorporate veggie sales. To Salona, we're 66 of 140 on timber, 19 of 50 on sand, so we could definitely be doing more timber, more sand to these guys. To Milan, we're maxed out on clay, and we're 16 of 50 on sand, so we could be getting more sand. Tarraco is kind of mid right now. I don't know, maybe we opened that earlier this year. Let's look at this. This is Arminium, we just looked at it, was maxed. And then Macen, maxed on bricks, and then 38 of 160 on wood. Okay, so what does that tell us? Well, we can get some more wood here, for sure. That's an easy add for us. So let's add another timber yard. Put it right there. Why not? Let's get this guy like this. Get rid of these. There we go. So we'll get a little bit more wood in there to help out with the sales. We can also get some more here, actually. Because we are carrying out a ton of timber here that's just not satisfying the desires of our buyers. No pun intended. That wasn't really a pun, it was just a rhyme. I don't know why I called it a pun. What are you guys even doing here? Listen to this old man prattle on. Okay. So let's do a couple more timber yards here. So we can do, let's see, how are we going to want to do this? We can do something like this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We're gonna have to get rid of those two, like that, okay. Let's go timber, 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 timber. There's 4 more. Okay, we're good on the, we're good on this here for the engineer, that's fine. So we'll see if that's enough to keep the timber stocked and good to go. And over here, I don't want to get rid of these guys soon, but we'll do that in a second. We've started to get our stone here. Do I have the work camps coming in? Yeah, I do. Okay. So I should have a worker coming in to get this soonish. Yes. Maybe. Is this not connected? Oh, aha! I have bamboozled myself. There we go. There we go. See, when I'm not doing this on Twitch, I don't have people yelling at me about roads not being connected, so it's, gotta catch my own mistakes. So I'm gonna be in trouble. Okay, we're getting plenty of food in here now. We could probably start selling the veggies. We could also be getting more farms here as well. We might add a couple more veggies farms. That might be a thing we do. Like it doesn't hurt. Let's get you and you. We'll get 2 more. Get that road like this. So we're good on veggies. We have plenty coming in. $384. Okay, we shouldn't have any starvation, that's for sure. You guys are stable, even though this is looking a little bit tenuous. 4 of 20 on stone now. Okay, cool. We're getting the stone that we need. Concrete is going to be another thing here that we're going to need, so we can... I think we have enough room to add concrete here. We can add a reservoir somewhere around here, and then we have the sand to deliver the concrete. That's totally fine. And we should be getting those mission posts soon. Why do we still have an angry god? Who is it? Oh, Ceres is now irritated. I guess because the temple's still under construction, so... Sorry, Ceres. Didn't realize you were unhappy with the foundation of your new grand temple. I guess we'll give you a little one to keep you happy. We're 8 of 12 on weapons now, by the way. So we're going to be getting those weapons ready the next shipment. Mission posts unlocked. Perfect. There we go. Love to see it. So now we can really work on this. We can really work on this coastline here. So I'm going to get rid of some of these. Because I want a nice, even road here for our mission posts. So we're gonna, I think we can do this with 2 mission posts quite easily. So let's get you here. Okay. I guess we can do that. And we'll do a mission post right here. Why not? And that should touch all 3 of these, and we'll do the same up here. A price rise in wheat. That's good. This should be hitting 12. There it is. Okay, that takes care of our weapons. Now, do I want to keep producing the weapons and selling them off, or do I want to just get rid of this infrastructure here? 12 weapons a year to Messen. It's kind of split, isn't it? And then 8 to medium. Oh, wait, no, that's... Oh, that's fine. Okay, so, yeah, I guess we'll keep the infrastructure. We'll start getting weapons over here. Kind of taking this... I'm taking this, this thing to its limit, I think. Also, you know what? I don't like that I did this, because now these guys are having to go around if they're going up here. Let's, yeah, I didn't really think about that. I think we can open up this back part of it. Can they travel through here? No, I don't think they can. Okay. I'm gonna knock that off. I'm just gonna get a NG up here instead. I'm gonna rebuild the good old weapons shop right here. I'm gonna get one more little length of road here, and then we're gonna go cart depot. We're going to be taking weapons from 12 to... 12 to 9. And we're going to have to turn on weapon sales here. 12 to 9. And let's go to our trade advisor, weapons, and exports over 0. That's fine. Our money situation's a little bit poor, isn't it? Okay, timber and concrete. So, we're going to have to get timber again. And concrete. So, we're already accepting timber there. Rome pays more wages again. You hate to see it. Let's do... Just get a couple of them here for now. And then we're going to get a... Can I fit a reservoir up here? Put one here. Okay, that's good enough. And then we can get our workshop. Oops. For concrete. We'll get 3 of them there. So the sand should produce enough to take that in. That should be fine. I'm going to roadblock this. And that should keep our guys separated here. And I'm going to get another timber yard. I can get one up here. So that should deliver all the timber we need. Okay, we should be okay. We're not really going to need all these bricks anymore, so we'll get rid of those soon, but we're going to be using them for this construction project, so I'm not going to get rid of them yet. Okay, so that should give us what we need in terms of concrete and timber. We'll finish up phase 2, so that'll be finishing up by itself. I don't have to do too much there. We're invasion imminent, and now we are -5 on plebs. -5. It happens so fast, doesn't it? So, what does that mean? Well, it means we have to level up these guys. So let's get an arena here. I guess we'll just drop the arena right there. And we're going to get a library. Put it right there. And we'll let these guys level up, which is going to take us to probably like, I don't know, 200 more plebs here between this. Maybe not, 150. Oh, minus 50 now. Oof. It's a big change pretty quick. I could start adding some houses here as well, and I might. Remember, we don't want to cut all of this off because we're going to want a district here. So I want to keep an open space as much as I can to let people through. So let's get a... how should we do this? Let's clear this out. I'll be able to move these back a hex too. So I think I can actually do that now. Let's move... Let me pause. I'm going to move this back here. That's totally fine. And then you guys... Let's move you back as well. Am I going to be able to do that? I can put you here. That's fine. Okay. That'll leave this a little bit more open to getting people in and out. So people can come in here, they can come down this way, go through. Or ideally they would come through the back, right? Okay, that means I wouldn't be able to put a house here. Alright. Let's start here. And here. Let's do that. Let's see if that's going to be enough. Oop. Caesar is pissed. We are importing a few things now, so we got to be careful. Also, it was December, so we were not selling as much as we'd like to because we sold out to a lot of places. So that's kind of our poor man's time. So we got to be a bit careful. I think we should be okay though. Actually, I think it should be fine. Yeah, we just went up to 2416. That was a huge bump in sales. We're gonna want to get some more. We're gonna want to get some more food in here. It's gonna be one thing, but we're gonna want to get some more things to sell. Fish is gonna be one of them when we open up Rome. And we're gonna... Oh, highways. That's what I was gonna say. We're gonna be wanting to get a complete highway route here. Actually, let's do that now. So let's go up here. And I'm gonna go ahead and highway like this. We'll make that a thing here. Alright, so we've got a nice long highway route here. That's perfect. Fantastic. Fantastic. Looking good, looking good. Okay. Let's wait for these plebs to move in. These guys leveled up here, which is fantastic. So let's look at our available capacity. 349. That was way more than I thought it would be. My math skills clearly showing their age here. So that's going to be fixing itself very soon. 12 of 26 of 8, so the timber's almost done, which is good. And then the concrete is going to be done soon enough. Once the concrete's done, we can get rid of the concrete workers, because we're not going to need them again here. That's going to be a nice thing to get rid of. It'll free up some plebs for some other things, other projects. Should have weapons coming in here and weapons being sold. Looks like we have bricks, a ton of bricks. 4, 4, and 4. Okay, they bought a little bit of everything. Haha. So I think what we'll do is I might actually start leveling up these so we can get to 50 prosperity to unlock the stone quarries, even though we're not selling a ton of stone. And I don't even think it's worth that much. What was stone actually worth here? 60 a pop? It's not even that great. I mean, comparatively, I guess it's pretty good, but... wine would be the big seller to do if we could. Gold is obviously off the menu. Vines and olives are very expensive, but we can't get those. A lighthouse might be a good project to do, maybe. I don't think I would want to get it until we have Rome established, because then Rome's going to be buying a lot of fish per year, 80 fish per year, plus the 20 bricks. So they're going to be getting 100, you know, a sum of 100 things per year, so a lighthouse might help with that. But yeah, Mesen is already really picking up a lot of stuff. It's not totally necessary, it's just some extra goodies that would be nice to have. Okay, these guys are here. Let's get the house in between them, and then they're going to want a happy little space for themselves. So we could get a small pond here. I don't know if that's going to be enough. You guys not get food? Oh, they're pissed at the tent, okay. That should be actually okay. Let's get a... This actually might help too. We'll get some statues up here. 4,900 denarii now. I do want to open up Rome soon enough. Let's actually check our angry Gaul meter here. These guys are nice and close. This is the perfect Gaul right here. Let's get a mission post. Get it right there. So these guys will be completely pacified. And then... I think we'll be able to go ahead and set up our fishing network here, if we need to. How are we doing on food here? We're looking a little bit light, aren't we? Yeah, the market's out of food. Okay, we have veggies incoming. A full 16 pack here. That's good. We're not selling vegetables yet for this reason, by the way. So we'll get the... There's a little bit of wheat coming in here, too. How much is this? 700 wheat. That wasn't too much. So yeah, the trader's gonna buy it, or is the market lady gonna get to it? Looks like the market lady's gonna get to it. Just gonna get the whole thing, and then there's the wheat. Okay, we might still be okay here. Let's get a quick fountain here. Asked for wine. Why not? 16 wine. You hate to see it. Okay. That's gonna be an issue, isn't it? Because buying wine is pretty much out of the question. That's a 430 denarii per wine limit there. And we can't even... Can we even import wine right now? Doesn't look like it. Okay, Arminium will sell us the vines. Sell us the vines. Okay, they could also sell us the wine raw. We could raw dog the wine, but we'd be broke. So... We're gonna need to get some anyway, so I might as well just import the vines and make it ourselves. We're gonna have to do that. It only gives 24 months to do this, so this is gonna be a bit of a scramble. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna be wanting to take care of this space, so I don't want to block myself off here. So let's get a road out like this. And gosh, this is something, isn't it? Okay, here's what we do. We'll get a granary here. And the granary can act as a bridge, right? It's acting as a road link that'll let me take advantage of this spot. And it'll also let me get the fish that we're wanting to sell to Rome. So I'm going to just set this as accepting fish. Even though we're not using it yet, that's fine. We'll get a secondary warehouse here. We'll do the same thing. This is just for our boat friends. And this is going to be for vines. And then for wine. And then we're going to do workshops. Wine. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine for now. And we're going to have to set wine to import. Or not wine. Set vines to import. Where are you, vines? Here you are. And that should take care of this ask here. Now, we are going to be able to sell some of that wine back, which is good. So, let's see. Who's our wine buyers? Where are you, boys? Salone 6. And Masen, are you a wine buyer? You are not. Rome gets 4. Okay, so we're going to be able to sell some of this, but hardly any. To the point where I don't even want to send it over here because it's just going to be like for most of the year it's just going to be dead weight, which is annoying. Whatever. It is what it is. Okay. We're waiting for this invasion to come. Hopefully it comes soon here. Want to see these guys get in and get out as fast as possible. What's this? Desirability. Let's get a... We can get a series of small statues here. Is that going to be enough? Yes, it is. Nice. And... kind of want to leave this open so plebs can get in when we do this. Oh, here it is. Here we go. What was that? A lower price for bricks. That's unfortunate. That's a pretty big hit to our economy, because we are relying on some bricks here. Okay, we got a lot of troops. So let's get in there. Go. Get you guys lined up properly. We're taking a bit of damage here, but I think we're going to be okay. Okay, you guys are at 16, you guys are at 9, you guys are at 16, and you guys are at 5. Okay, that wasn't too good. We did take some losses here, so we'll probably get another port here in a second. Also make sure we're storing these. I also have to make sure I'm going to be able to bridge over here, aren't I? Yeah, I should be careful about what I'm adding here. We'll probably move one of these because I think it's actually going to get in the way of the bridges. Unless I can bridge like up here or something. Yeah, a lot of things to consider on this map. Definitely a bit of a tricky one. Okay, we are done with this phase. Which is good. Let's take away you, you, and you. And let's get marble. Marble, that's something I didn't want to import just yet, is it? Let's look at our prices. Marble is going to be an expensive one, I bet. 160 a pop. And it's coming in via who? Who is our marble donor? Uncle Leia gives us 5. And... oh no. Is Rome the big source? Wow. Okay, so Rome is going to be our primary donor of marble, which is a little bit disheartening because we're not going to be able to get that for a little while. We are poor. We are poor boys. So we'll have to think carefully on it. Now, we are importing a lot of vines right now, which is pretty rough, but our favor is still really low, so we're wanting to make sure we're hitting all these orders from Caesar. Again, we did have that debt anniversary very early on in this playthrough, so the effects of that are definitely long-lasting. You have to appreciate and respect it. Okay, speaking of things to appreciate and respect, one thing I don't appreciate or respect are wolves, so let's go kill them. We'll bring our javelins down here, one of our healthy groups. And because we're starting to lose a bit of money in terms of the prices of goods sold, specifically bricks, and there was another one that lost a little bit, we're going to have to make sure our economy is developing in a different direction. This one thing I'll say about this map is it's not pushing my economy in a certain direction yet. It's kind of like pushing it everywhere and say, like, get a little bit of everything and go. With the exception of timber, I guess, because everyone's buying a lot of timber. But even the timber is kind of like a... You know, it's an early game resource. I think it's not really an advanced economy map. It's just it's a throw everything at the wall and see what sticks kind of thing. There's not like a big money maker for us right now. All right, here is our javelin group. We'll get them into position. Let's move you guys down a bit. Put you guys right here. And then we'll open up the wolves. There we go. Get them out of here. Perfect, no losses. Well done. You've defeated the wolf menace. And I do kind of want to get another swords fort here, don't I? We need a better front line. We could get some legionaries if we wanted to, but I'm fine with the old basic swords. I think it's fine to get. So where do I want to get these guys? We could get them up here, maybe. It would be a bit of a bit too close for comfort. Let's actually get them down here. Because we are invasion imminent again. 16, that's full. 5, okay. I'm almost tempted to get a second barracks here. We'll go ahead and let these guys reform. You know what, let's do it. Let's get a second fort of swords. And we'll get a second barracks. I say, as I have no place to put it. What do I want to put? I want to stick this stupid thing. I guess I'll put it right here. We'll get a little spot. For the road, like that. I don't know if I'm getting an engineer to go buy it, though. Technically. Technically, maybe. I'm just gonna get one here. I don't want to deal with it. If there's ever a problem you don't want to deal with, just add more than you think you're gonna need, and there you go. Problem solved. Okay. We are in June. You can see we're storing definitely a lot of stuff. We've got more than we need, I think, in a lot of ways, too.
dockers are collecting some goods we're
2
buying.
pottery, 1 furniture here. We have almost what we need here for the wine. And we should be good to go on the forts as well. So here's what I'm thinking. Right, what's the big challenge for us right now? Well, in simple terms, it's money. We're not in a good spot economically. Usually I feel like by part 3, part 4 in these episodes, I've got tens of thousands of denarii, and I'm able to expand in whichever way I want. But on this map, it's not really the case, is it? The big ticket items don't have a lot of bulk sale potential here. So we're still relying on kind of enormous quantities of small ticket items, which are not exciting. I'll put it that way. So what we're going to need to do, I think, is we're going to need to open up Rome as soon as possible. We're going to go ahead and send this wine shipment out to Caesar. So our next objective is going to be getting Rome open and getting our fish sales going. And I know that sounds weird, but right now, Rome's going to be buying a bunch of fish, and they're selling at 59 a pop, which is not bad at all. Rome also buys bricks, 20 a year, which have gone down to 62, but that's still a decent chunk of change. They'll also buy a little bit of the wine we're selling, which is actually very good. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take out 2 of these wine shops. We're going to drop our imports of vines down to, like, I don't know, 4. That's fine. I don't want to be getting so much. We're going to allow the sale of wine once we get Rome open, so they'll be able to buy what we have here, which is going to be worth a lot, and then we're going to be getting fish. So, next objective for next time, let's get a bunch of fisheries, some wharfs. Let's start getting this river fished out, so we have plenty of fish stocked up. We'll save some money. We'll open up Rome, the trade route for Rome. And then hopefully with that open, that'll get our economy into a spot where we can be a little bit more liberal with our spending. We can start adding more luxury items, and then we can start importing the things we need to finish our monuments, specifically the marble for our Grand Temple of Ceres. And then we can get patricians. That's a big one too. We would want to get those patricians. We want to be able to tax them. Even though we don't have our forums open yet, we have to do something for the forums, which was, I'll tell you guys right now. Forums were 4 grand villas to unlock forums. So we need giga patricians here to unlock forums. So grand villas are the big boys, which means we're gonna need probably a Grand Temple of Venus here as well. So there's a lot of work to be done. This is definitely a complex map. What the person who recommended this map and said it was easy is a liar and a cheat, and if you're watching, you know who you are. I'll be talking to you later. I'm just kidding. I'll put the link down in the description below if you guys are wanting to try this. I'll also be uploading by suggestion of the commenters, some Total War Rome 2 content for you guys. So still look forward to that. I've recently completed the Caesar and Gaul campaign on Legendary difficulty, so if you guys like that kind of gameplay too, and if you're looking for like really challenging Total War stuff, I'm going to be starting to do that for you guys as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Leave a like and subscribe if you did. You can comment below. It helps out the channel and the algorithm. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.